Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, Time to Shine. So today I wanted to talk to you about creating an anniversary to yourself. Before we get started, I would appreciate if you would go ahead and give this video a like and also subscribe. The majority of my videos are on eating disorder recovery, but they are transitioning into how to create a bright life and how to shine. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the content that will be coming out in the future. Creating an anniversary to yourself before you get married. What I mean by this is creating a date where you literally get engaged to you and you show yourself that you are the most important person in your life. The relationship that you have with yourself is fundamental. And I want you to really think about everything that comprises you, everything that makes you you, everything that makes you special, and how this relationship that you have with this yourself and this human that you are, how wonderful it is that you get to be a part of that journey with you and that you get to show up with your partner and to be a teammate in your partnership. So you get to bring forth everything that makes you so wonderful and all the reasons why they love you, all the reasons why you love you. And then you get to come together on your actual anniversary with this partner and celebrate the two of you together. But first, I want you to create the anniversary with yourself. Create the engagement to yourself. And do you know why? Because you are always going to be with you. Literally. You are always going to be with you until you're not here anymore, okay? So this relationship that you have with yourself is fundamental. It's fundamental in just showing up as the best version of yourself, as constantly being willing to evolve into the next version of you, as being able to love and have compassion for the past version of you, and being able to support and have compassion for and hold love for the current version of you. So having this relationship with yourself is so important. And I think, and this is what I do, and again, I am a lady of celebration. So, if there is something to be celebrated, I'm freaking on board with that. Some examples. I obviously celebrate my birthday. I also celebrate my half birthday because my half birthday is an excellent time for me to check in and make sure that I am doing the things that I want to do, that I said I'm going to do, that I'm holding myself accountable, that I'm evolving into my future self and who I want to be and what that looks like, and just making sure that I'm staying true to myself. So I like that mid-year check-in. I think it's perfect. And it kind of works out for me because my birthday is in December, so it's, my mid-year check-in is like the middle of the year anyways, in June. So that it just kind of all works out for me. But anyway, so I celebrate my half birthday. I celebrate my cornea transplant's birthday. Like literally, I celebrate the day that I received my cornea transplant. I honor the day that I received my first cornea transplant, even though she is obviously no longer with me. I've had 2 cornea transplants. I don't know if that made sense. But anyways, yeah, celebrating is very important to me. The other day that I celebrate is the day that I actually got engaged to myself, and that conveniently ended up being the day before my actual anniversary with my husband. And this isn't something that came to me before I got married. This came to me after I had recovered from an eating disorder and created this relationship with myself. And what I had attempted to do was create a re-engagement with my husband because I didn't want any of our previous memories to be shared with the eating disorder because it was very, very, very much so controlling my life at the time that I got engaged. So my intention was to create a re-engagement to my husband where it was just the two of us, with no eating disorder, no third wheel. And what ended up happening was when we got re-engaged, I realized that I was actually getting engaged to myself. It was very beautiful that he was there, and I'm very, very, very grateful that, we got to experience that together. But ultimately, that day, that thing that I had manifested of actually getting engaged to myself was beautiful because it allowed me to really see and honor all of the work that I had done for so long of creating a relationship with myself, of being freed from the eating disorder, of creating a life that I love and enjoy, of being able to celebrate me. You know why? Because I'm the main asset in my life. And guess what? You're the main asset in your life. And if you are for any reason feeling like you are not important enough to be celebrating your half birthday, your birthday, creating an engagement day for yourself where you have an anniversary with yourself, I'm here to tell you that you are worthy of that. And if anybody says that's extra, well, that's fine. You live an abundant, beautiful life. I'm gonna live my abundant, beautiful life. And these are the types of things that I like to do. They make my life very special and they provide extra meaning to this journey that I'm on. And this is just something that I want to offer to you because, well, why not enjoy more of our life? Why not celebrate ourselves more? That's not done enough. So celebrate this relationship that you have with yourself. Get engaged to yourself. Preferably before you get engaged to someone else, but if that didn't happen beforehand, because that's not how it happened with me, then you know what? You're already married. Go ahead and decide on, I'm going to actually get engaged to myself because this thing that I have with myself, this relationship, is so, so important. And if this ring with my spouse symbolizes that then undying love that we have for each other and we're always going to be together and all of that stuff, well then, do it for you because you are always with you until you're not. And the relationship that you have with yourself is so freaking important. I can't say it enough. I can't stress it enough. And I want you to realize that you are the creator of your life. And this engagement to yourself does not have to be anything big, spectacular, superb. This is not a super expensive ring. This is a ring that was of value and importance to me alongside my journey and my evolution and really what the relationship that I was creating with myself and who I had evolved into. It was just significant in that sense. So I'm not saying, I want you to spend a lot of money. No, what I want you to do is, and that goes for your half birthday too. I'm not saying like do a big birthday and make everybody like celebrate you and all that kind of stuff. No, purpose of a half birthday is for you to check in with yourself and make sure that you are evolving into the human that you want to be. So look at every year as, who do I want to be next year? What attributes do I want to have? What traits, what values? What do I want to evolve into? Like, who do I want to be? What kind of person do I want to be in this journey? Okay, so you decide that, and then you work towards that because this is all self-work. This is all learning to love, appreciate, trust, respect, and ultimately really know yourself and know who you are in this journey of life. And celebrating you is so important, and creating a day where you honor yourself, you realize that you are your first true love. Yes, say it again. You are your first true love, and you honor that day. Conveniently, mine is the day before my anniversary to my husband. That's just kind of how everything worked out. So the day before my anniversary to my husband, where we celebrate together and this relationship that we have together, I celebrate myself and who I am and the love that I hold for myself the day before. And for my half birthday, I check in with myself and I make sure that the woman that I had decided 6 months prior that I want to be 1 year from that point, that I am actually doing the things. I am evolving. I am having self-awareness. I am executing with the things that I said that I'm going to do, that I want to do. And if something is not working out, well, then I look at it and I go from there. And it's not with a judgmental lens. It's with curiosity and really just, making sure that I'm always with me. I'm always tuned in with me. I'm always enhancing this. And the reason why that is so important to me, this relationship with myself is so important to me, is because I didn't have that for the longest time. I had a relationship with an eating disorder who controlled my life to the point where it took away all of my joy. And I realized that its next step and its mission was to end my life. And with that, I realized like, oh my God, I have no idea who I am. I don't value myself, I don't love myself, I don't appreciate myself, I don't trust myself. I do everything operating from this eating disorder. I didn't want to be like that anymore. So I decided that I was going to fully recover and create a relationship with myself. So me constantly being in relationship with myself and treating it like it's the best partnership that I'm ever going to have in life, because it is, because again, you are always going to be with you until you are not anymore. And that goes for me also, right? Like, I'm always going to be here. And I'm never going to neglect myself. I know how horrible that felt when I just completely neglected myself and I had no idea who I was, because I just literally gave all of my time, resources, and energy to helping an eating disorder thrive. And I'm not going to do that again. And part of my recovery, because yes, I am recovered, and yes, I am always going to work on this. This is always going to be part of my self-work. Me, loving me. So that's just something that I wanted to offer to you, because again, it might sound extra, but what kind of life are you wanting to create? What kind of life are you wanting to live? Are you wanting to live a life where you honor and trust and appreciate yourself and you're doing things and creating things that bring you joy? Or do you just want to like go by this life? No, create it, make it beautiful. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want to honor and celebrate and show love for yourself? You do. We all do. Deep down, that's what we all want. So know that you are always evolving and that you do have the ability to enhance and create and evolve and just all of the things with you, okay? You are important, and I hope that resonates with someone. If there are any other days that you celebrate in your life, let me know. I'm always like really excited to hear what people are celebrating. Like I said, I celebrate my cornea transplant's birthday because that's very important to me. So if there is something that you are also celebrating, leave it in the comments below. If you have any questions, leave those too. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So have a great day.